gotta get out. Grab the world by the throat and shout. We gotta find it, get us a share. Making bread out of nothing but air. Riding high and hitting the ground. Catching the penny but missing the pound. Doesn't matter, cause we'll soon turn it around. Soon as we get home, we make it and we take it home. And nothing's gonna break it home. We'll keep it in the family. We'll be right at home.
You've overdone it again, haven't you? I don't know why I use you.
Ask for every occasion. We try to please, madam.
I want a car to collect my daughter and my new granddaughter from the maternity hospital, I said. A car, not a christening cake on wheels.
You ain't satisfied.
You forgot to put a stuffed stork on the roof.
Give it to me.
Sit down to me.
I've got it.
Mum?
My granddaughter will begin the way she means to go on. If she thinks big, she will lead a big life.
Oh.
We'll see you at home.
Mum. Bye.
I've fixed the sink for you. Shouldn't give you any more trouble.
Oh, thank you. You're all wet.
Yes.
You poor thing.
Yes.
You're only a boy, aren't you?
I'm 27-ish.
And you're 40-ish. 27-ish is just a boy. I'll make you some coffee, then we can talk.
Well, I'll just clean myself up.
No, stay like that. I like disorder. And besides, I want to ask you something.
Oh.
Hey, it's not bad, is it, Grandad? Sunbathing in the street, lunch coming up soon, a clean bed, family, and the rest of the world doing its own thing.
I'll have to register my pigeons when I get them. It says so here.
Yeah, you will, Grandad. It's a very big scene, the racing pigeon fraternity.
I can't wait. The flutter of wings, the sound of them, and the waiting for them to come back. I want a female one.
A female one you shall have, Grandad.
Edie, I'll call her. She'll come back. She'll come back to me.
I wouldn't call her Edie if I were you, Grandad.
Why not? I'll do what I like. Give over.
Well, sometimes they come to grief. They get lost, or they get hurt, or shot even. Then you spend every night thinking about Edie Matheson hanging by a leg from a tree.
Give over.
So, none of you are married then?
No. We're all free.
I'm surprised. It's Jack, is it, that has the dark brown eyes?
They're a bit darker than Joey's, yes. The others have blue eyes. Mine are violet.
I'm surprised Jack isn't married. He's rather, well, sexy, I suppose is the word.
He's quite good-looking, our Jack. Yes. It's a sort of chubby cherub.
Anyway, thank you again, Adrian.
Thank you. For the sandwich and coffee.
It's lovely having such helpful neighbours. Ray used to do all these things for me, of course, but now I'm...
Free. You're free now.
Yes, I'm free. You will think about what we talked about, won't you?
Yes, I will. I will. Hi, Grandad. Hi, Jack.
What have you been up to then?
Oh, helping a lady in distress, Grandad, that's all.
Peeing on your own doorstep, that's called.
Now, don't let Aveline charge about, or she'll lose all her milk. See that she eats, and see that it's good organic food. Read the labels and sell-by dates. Plenty of rich, milky drinks. I've left some in the kitchen. And if the baby cries in the night, you get up to her.
I will. And thank you.
I'll check later. Ta-ra.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Mum! My stomach's all flabby.
It's early days yet, love. Give it time. It's still suffering from shock.
What about me chest?
Look, Aveline, you've been going round like a beach ball for 9 months. Now you know what happens when someone lets the air out.
Bottom's bigger. I feel as if I'm being followed.
You are being followed, Aveline, by your bottom. It'll all sort itself out eventually.
Oh, will I ever get back in those glossies?
Shame on you, Aveline. You have a new and healthy little baby, and all you can think about is the glossies. Some people can't have babies. Some people pray every night for babies. If I didn't know it was your hormones playing up, I'd...
Sorry, Mum.
Shame on you. All right, let's get this mobile greenhouse on the road.
Bye, Mum.
Another poem?
Yeah. Do you want to hear it?
Yeah, okay.
Well, I wouldn't ask, only I know you appreciate the erudite phrase.
Oh, I do, yeah.
Oh, purest love, hast thou come to me at last? It's in Shakespearean tongue.
Oh, better still, yeah.
Does thy sweet joy knock gently on my soul, thy golden thread to cast?
Oh, Joey said he's bringing chips in because Mum's with Aveline, so I've got to set the table.
How did you get on over the road?
Oh, what, you mean with Leonora? Well, I fixed the bathroom tap for her. She originally asked me round to put a picture up in her bedroom.
She fancies you then?
Well, possibly. I mean, these older women are very clever, aren't they? You know, you never really know where you are with them.
No. I used to do odd jobs for Mrs. Gaynor in number 67. She used to wear this musky perfume and a little gold chain around her ankle and a white silk shirt with the top 40 buttons undone. And every time she spoke to me, she singed my hair. Well, I thought it was on, didn't I? So one day, I took hold of her hand. You know, a preliminary to the big stuff. Anyway, she belted me with a free hand and brought her knee up. I had to feel my way home. Everything was out of focus for a week.
She made me a salad sandwich.
Oh, you've cracked it then?
She touched my face as she passed. Like that.
I don't know what that means, unless you had some salad cream on your chin.
She asked me if I was married. I told her none of us were. She said she was surprised that you weren't married.
Oh?
Like a chubby cherubim, as she said.
I forgot. Joey said he's bringing yoghurt in as well.
Hey, come here. What's all this?
Joey said I was to set the table.
And this is it, is it? This is setting the table.
I'm in a hurry.
Why?
I'm putting a picture up for Mrs. Campbell over the road.
How did that come about?
I was just getting out of the car and she asked me, look, I'll have to go. Joey will be in with the chips and I'm starving. I quite fancy her, though.
Where are you rushing to, Billy?
Over the road, Mrs. Campbell's. I'll be back in a minute, Mum.
Oh, she started, has she, that dragon over the road, inviting you in one by one?
Actually, she's quite a nice person, Mum, and she is alone.
Nice? She's not nice. She's a serpent. Anything from 16 to 60. She'll stand on that step calling him in, then she'll open her bedroom window and spit him out again. You'll see. Like a spot of a mile off. Lilo Lil was a tart, but at least she only hung her knickers on one bedpost.
Sorry it took so long. There was a queue.
Oh, Joey, I was just going to get lunch ready.
That's all right, Mum. You've been rushing around. How's Avalan and the baby?
Oh, she's fine, and the baby's beautiful. We thank the old Lord for that.
Oh, come on, Mum, sit down.
Oh, that was quick.
She didn't have the right nails. She's dead sexy, though. I mean, all that lace on her underskirt. I could see it when she sat down, that's all. Anyway, she's a director of some firm.
It's Wonderphone, the handset people.
She's only up here for
A few months. She's based in London, actually. The firm have bought the house.
And she drives.
BMW.
Anyway, I was trying to put this picture up above her bed. I presume I can't carry on, can I? Or is there something about a bed we don't know anything about?
No. That's an unexplored area, actually.
Anyway, she said to me, "You're only a boy, aren't you?" And I said, "I'm 20." And she said,
When you're over 40, 20 is just a boy.
"Oh, forget it. He's like a clairvoyant parrot, he is."
She seems to go in for a lot of verbal action replay, doesn't she?
Well, I bet she didn't offer you a job, though, did she? She needs a chauffeur. She has to go away a lot on business, and she hates driving. It's a bit like you and Precious.
Yeah, yeah. Do you think this is wise, Adrian?
Well, what's wrong with it, Joey? I'm an out-of-work poet. It's only temporary, anyway. But apart from that, it's 70 quid a week.
I wish she'd offered it to me. I'd be in there. I fancy her.
I wish somebody would take him out into the yard and hose him down.
Now, Billy, you're bringing blue films home next. What's the matter with you?
All I said was I fancy her.
You fancy everybody, Billy. Go out and get yourself a new girlfriend, will you?
You going to take that job?
Well, I can't refuse, can I? When your boat sinks and your life jacket's burst, hang on to a jellyfish.
I feel awkward, Father. It's not me, you see. It's not me that's doing this. When I saw her, I didn't hear a great chorus or feel my hormones doing somersaults. I felt purified. The thing is, now, I'm jealous of our Adrian. He's working for her, you see. He's driving her around, being in her house, being close to her. Help me.
I'm having a long bath this morning. I've got things to think about.
You've been there an hour, Billy. An hour, 10 minutes, in fact.
I should have locked the door. Look, it won't make any difference.
All right, son. I'll wait.
Ooh, baby, baby, it's a wild world. And she's a... Joey, I've got something I want to talk about.
Well, can we swap places first?
It's about Julie.
Who else?
Oh, look, if you're going to pull a face like that, I won't bother.
Go on. Go on.
I have bad thoughts.
Yeah, well, we all have those, son.
No, I mean bad thoughts. I keep wanting something to happen to her. An accident.
An accident?
I don't want her to die. Just suffer. You know, like when she's out shopping, she could fall down a manhole, something like that. Only a little manhole.
I think that's called bitterness, Billy. Best get rid of it, sunshine. It's a bad scene.
I want her to cry, Joey.
But she probably has. Many, many times.
But I want to see her cry.
Oh, it's bitterness, all right.
I've cried.
Yeah, I know.
Everybody's seen me crying.
I know.
Well, it's not fair, is it? I mean, that means she knows what I think, how I feel. I know nothing about her. She just sits there with a no-entry expression on her face. Oh, if I'd wanted that, I could have married a brick wall, couldn't I? Pet frog would have been more rewarding, and I wouldn't have had to pay him maintenance. It really gets to me, Joey. I'd like to see her stuck in a mud hole, I would. Sinking down right up to her handbag. Cry, I'd say, Julie. Let's just see one tear. Go on, Julie, cry.
And then what?
I'd pull her out.
No, I mean after she's cried. What stage are you going to move on to then, Billy? The thing is, you married too soon, you had a baby too soon, and you left her too soon.
What do you mean, left too soon?
I mean, you didn't stay long enough to stop caring. I know. I do with Roxy all the time. We come to grief if we live together. But instead of doing just that and killing the whole thing dead, I keep marching away. And it all starts to breathe again. You don't stop long enough to see all of that, you see, Billy. You don't stop long enough to see the monster.
Thanks, Joey. You've put a new angle on it all. Just give me another 20 minutes and I'll have thought it all out.
Thought I'd tell you, Dad. The business has got £3,000 to its credit, all tax paid.
Ah, well done, son, well done.
Well, you did all the work, Dad.
Nah, I just grew the stuff, you did the rest.
I thought we might rent a little shop.
Mustn't fly before we can hop, son.
Only I've got my eye on one.
Cheap?
Dead cheap.
Let's go for it, shall we?
All you've got to do now is look after yourself. Keep well.
Ah, feeling great. Yeller as the sun.
I know it's been hard, Dad, with Lilo Lil gone. And I know that being a husband and a father and an organised man is not your scene.
No trouble, no trouble. She's gone now, son, and that's it. She's resting somewhere at the back of me mind now instead of at the front. I'm not going to be that kind of fool again. How's Roxy?
We split.
The family is important, Joey, but you mustn't let it come between you and your life.
It wasn't that. I'd have broken free had it been the right time, but I just listened to her one day, and suddenly it all turned into a drone. You know, the permanent background noise of a nagging woman. Get out quick, son, I said to myself. Get out quick, I did.
And we the good and proper boys, eh? Ta-ra, son.
Ta-ra, Dad. Keep digging.
Lillian!
Come here, you great big fireball, yeah? How couldn't you find you taking somewhere else, Billy?
I've had a good day. You come from miles when they hear me bell. I love that handbell. Makes me feel really powerful. Do you still see that man?
What man?
You know, the one you take photographs of in the park. The one that rings you and you say, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Now, where did you get all that from?
I deduced it. I'm perceptive, you see. It might look as if there's nothing going into my head, but my head is a huge dumping ground for my observations.
A dumping ground is for rubbish, Billy.
Reservoir, then. A huge reservoir. Well, do you?
Do I what?
Still see him.
Oh, hello, Jack. Hurry up with that. I need this table.
£27 I've taken.
If I had that business, I'd build it up.
What would you do, smart ass?
Wash your mouth out, Billy.
I'd go out earlier for a start and come back later. It's called longer hours. More work, more sales, more money.
And it means more sandwiches.
And more brains.
Then why aren't you doing it?
Because I don't want to do it.
Why don't you shut up, then?
Hello?
Hello? Who am I speaking to? This is Leonora Campbell.
Hello, Mrs. Campbell. You're speaking to Jack, the chubby cherub.
Aha. The one with dark, restless eyes.
The same.
I'm ringing for Adrian. He's driving, you see. He's going to be late home tonight. I've got to meet a client at 8 o'clock in Manchester. Would you tell Mrs. Boswell, please?
I will, yeah.
Thanks. And, I'll see you.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye. Our agent's going to be late home, ma'am. He's on his way to Manchester with Mrs. Campbell.
Oh, I hope he's not going all soft over it. You know what he's like. First he was Carmen, then the Italian girl.
I fancied both of them.
He thinks he knows it all now, but he'll soon find out when he gets tied up with that praying mantis.
It'll do him good, going out with an older woman.
He's not going out with her. He's working for her.
Well, you know what it's like. Man and woman working together. I mean, they have to, don't they?
Have to what?
They have to have a go. You know, I mean, it's natural, especially when you're as old as she is. I mean, you should have seen the way she looked at me. If I was a womanizer...
But you're not, are you? You're not a womanizer. You're just a nice, decent, loudmouth little...
I'm sick of the way people treat me in this house. I've only got to open my mouth and I'm dragged across the table.
Opening your mouth is one thing, Billy. What you allowed to come out of it is another.
All I said was...
Everything you say begins with all I said was. You're like a starling. That's what you are, a starling.
I don't get that.
When all the little sparrows are feeding happily, peacefully and harmoniously, the starling comes hurtling out of the sky like a great pterodactyl. Now go on in the other room. I want this table.
You didn't answer me.
About what?
Whether you see that man.
No, I don't. Now behave.
Good. He looked a bit of a Dumbo to me.
Needs painting.
Needs painting. I'll paint it.
And a new door.
Needs a new door. I'll buy a new door.
And the window's cracked up there.
The window's cracked up there. I'll buy a new window.
And the rent needs lowering.
The rent needs lowering. I'll lower the rent.
Great. Dad! When are we gonna get things straight, Dad? When?
Oh, look, Oswald, look, isn't it beautiful?
Oh, yes. Wonderful. Thank you. Wonderful.
It extends, you see, so she'll be able to wear it for a long time.
Oh, you needn't have bought something so expensive, Shifty. You did buy it, didn't you? Oh, the police won't come and take me baby away, will they?
Do not believe what I am hearing. Would I steal a little gold band from the wrist of a child? Now, would I?
It was more of a counter I was thinking of, a jeweller's counter.
I am a cursed man. A ragged childhood, an acne-laden puberty, a disastrous first love, an even more disastrous second, third, fourth, and fifth loves. And now, in the midsummer of my tragic existence, here I am, haunted and hunted by persons of little faith.
I'm sorry, Shifty, I'm sorry. Say I'm sorry, Oswald.
I'm sorry. I'm so very, very sorry.
I was going to have her name engraved on it, actually, but I was in a bit of a hurry.
Anyway, we haven't decided on a name yet. Gently, Oswald.
A beautiful sight, is it not? The man and his child. Alas, no such joy will ever befall me.
Oh, why? You're young and healthy, and you've charm and looks.
The thing is, I need a job, you see, and in order to get a job, I need a reference. I mean, now, who would give me a reference? Is there anyone in this whole cruel world that would do that? Is there?
What time is it, Joey? Don't you dare put your finger in that cheese sauce, Billy.
It's gone 7, Mum.
He'll be here in a minute, then, your dad. I've made his favourite sweet. Oh, I'm no fool. I know his faults. Her chest has only got to loom over the horizon and he'd be off. But just lately he's been so considerate, thoughtful even. And I felt as though I was winning. That's it, winning.
Where's our Adrian?
He's in Manchester with that reptile from across the road.
Oh, doing the night shift, is he?
Hey, you caused trouble once already with remarks like that, Billy. Now leave this table at once, go upstairs and take your bad mind with you.
You called her a reptile?
Your remark had a leer about it. Go on, upstairs.
All right.
Go on, Ma'am said.
Now, where is he, that Freddie Boswell? Looks strange, doesn't it? Only half of your hair.
Perhaps I could make up the
you
number.
You shut up and take Granddaddy's tray. You're supposed to be with him. You're supposed to be a companion to him. His and yours.
It's like the third world here.
I suppose we better start.
I've just remembered, Ma'am. Dad's watch is slow. I asked him the time today and he was an hour out. I'll go and get him.
Do you want me to go, Joey?
No, it's okay. Just give me 10 minutes.
You like hair over the road, don't you?
What makes you say that?
You sitting there with that daft look on your face makes me say that.
I haven't even thought about it. It's not important, Mum.
Well, don't think about it. It's an unlucky house, that is. Everything that happened to Billy will happen to you if you go over there.
Our Adrian goes over there.
Well, he goes over there for a different reason than you would be. His head's in the clouds with his poetry. He can't see the truth for the sunsets.
Okay, Dad, enough now. I'm waiting. Come on.
Just a minute. Just a minute. He is a grown man, you know.
Is he really?
Of course. You wouldn't know about passion, would you? You're too busy rounding up the family, trying to get them into the pen of respectability to have time for passion.
Ma'am is waiting at the dinner table.
Is she now? Perhaps if she waited in the bedroom, he'd be home on time.
All right, all right. That's enough.
I've warned you, Freddie Boswell. I am no ordinary woman. You trifle with me, and you trifle with the wrath of all the gods.
Jack?
Yeah.
Look.
Great.
She gave it to me. Leonora. So we can keep in constant touch, she said.
How's it going?
Oh, it's fantastic. She had this meeting in Manchester. A client. And afterwards we had a meal in the Midland Hotel. Oh, it's fantastic.
Help me. Hello?
I meant to say to you, when we go to London next week...
Got the wrong one.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Adrian's asleep. Should I wake him?
No, it's all right.
Is there a message?
It's not important.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.
By the way, if ever you want any jobs doing, you know, heavy stuff. Only Adrian's a poetic man. You know, artistic. He's probably said to you, I'm not a macho man.
No, he hasn't, actually. In fact, he keeps telling me how incredibly strong he is.
Stop it, Dumbo. You're killing it all. Perhaps he's changed. People do, don't they?
However, I will remember what you've told me. I'm a bit helpless at these things. You're Joey, aren't you?
No, I'm Jack. Joey's the tall, good-looking blonde. I'm the...
Oh. The dark-eyed one.
Yeah, the dark-eyed one.
Good night, then.
Good night.
Gotta get up, gotta get out. Grab the world by the throat and shout. Buy it.
Sell it.
The game's getting hard. Cause someone's stealing you a losing cause.
Riding high and hitting the ground. Catching a penny and missing the